slides only. Okay, so we are moving into the final chapter. Yeah, as I promised, next week probably will be chapter 8 because I need to fix the notes. Yeah, for chapter 8. So chapter 9 is about team building and relationship in a project. Okay, because one of the main issues related to team building, which is conflict. Okay, conflict, that means there is a tension between one player with another player, and then also the problem between supervisor and worker, or even project manager as well. Okay, so we need to see what sort of team building and leadership that we will cover on. So at the end of the chapter, you will learn on leadership challenges in the project. It's not easy to display the leadership where when it goes to from start project until the end of the project. And then overview of team building, and then barriers of teamwork. This is the common issues why teamwork issues are arise. And then two types of team structure, and then leadership, and the last one, situational leadership. Okay, so what are some of the challenges in project that related to leadership? We're talking about the direction, given by project manager towards the workers. Some workers can follow, some workers cannot follow. Okay, the first one is sudden changes. What are the changes? Sometimes we're talking about plan, changes in plan, and then changes in management, I mean, sometimes workers are not comfortable with the changes that been made. I mean, the change decision made by the manager. So that is one of the issues. Yeah. Second one, greater stakeholder stress and tension. This is the pressure. We're talking about pressure. Yeah. Clients always pressurize tender. That means the company, the project organizer, in order to ensure the completion. So that's why they create some of stress and tension, and then there will be question of delivery. Yeah, so that is stakeholders pressure because they already paid the money and then they expected higher. Yeah. Okay, the third one, long-term strategies versus short-term demands. Okay, even though projects are quite long, but somehow clients want immediate results. Yeah, immediate results, and also need a short-term completion. Yeah, they want to make sure that they can finish fast and so on. Increased diversity, we're talking about people who are doing multitasking and so on. And the last one, employee stability, means that how long the co-workers, employees can be last longer within the project. Okay, some of them are in halfway, some of them are stay until the end of the project. Yeah, so that is we talk about leadership challenges. Leaders have challenges in changing people, so to find the replacement for those who are not there anymore. Okay, overview of team building. Leadership style that promote team building is positively associated with productivity and profitability. The rule of thumb is simple. Better team building will lead towards better productivity and better profitability. So that's why the keyword here is teamwork. Teamwork is very essential to ensure that the completion of the project, the efficiency of the project, any sort of problems that can resolve together. Okay, so teamwork is often associated with reduced turnover. Okay, that is we're talking about maximizing the sales, maximizing the revenue. The second one, cost reduction. They try their best to reduce the cost as minimized as possible. Because we're talking about cost reduction that can save time. Okay, in fact, once they save time, they will save cost. The third one, large production increases. We're talking about buying a bulk. I mean, in terms of materials and so on. And then gains in quality. Let's say one people have a different quality with 30 people. Okay, so because those 30 people have a different ideas. And the last one, improve customer service. Means that 30 people can have a better service rather than only one or two person. Yeah, so that we talk it as a better team building that will increase productivity and profitability. Okay, what are the issues of teamwork? The first one, this one, individualism over teamwork. Okay, this one we're talking about people who like to work by themselves, work alone. Yeah, instead of working by a team. So that is what you call as a normal, normal barriers happen anyway. Yeah. Second one, conflict can cause breakdown in inflation in relationship. We're talking about the clash of egos between each other. Yeah, so it cannot be controllable. Yeah, I mean leadership play an important role to control and plan the conflict resolution. And the last one, heavy workloads and long hours lead to weary employees. We're talking about employees that cannot stay longer anymore because yeah they have to work heavily. I mean we're talking about long hours. Sometimes they need to work like 12 hours, 14 hours, which is feel that they are mentally exhausted. So that's why it leads towards employee that cannot be sustained anymore. Yeah. Okay, there are two types of team structure. So the first one is self-managed and the second one is cross-functional. Okay, the difference between self-managed and cross-functional is for self-managed, yeah, the project manager assume responsibility for traditional management as part of regular work routine. That means self-managed means that one person one work, yeah, a person number two, let's say one work, and then person number three one work. That means they only focus only one thing. Okay, but for cross-functional task group start with a mix of specialists focus on the common objective. Let's say three people, okay, and then work A, work B, and work C. So not only first person can do work A, but they can also do work B and work C. So go for the second people who can do task A and task C. And then for person number three can do task C, task B, and task A. So they are multitasking. That's why they are cross-functional. Yeah, so that means that those three people can specialize in every single function, yeah, any single activities, yeah, focus with the common objective. Okay, for self-managed, usually like 5 to 15 members, but for cross-functional, usually temporary unit. Because let's say people number three is not available, so we back up by person number one and person number two. Okay, for self-managed, cross-train and rotate jobs. Okay, but even though it's I mean like rotate job means that still one-to-one work, yeah, but person number one can do work B, yeah, and then they leave number A to someone else. Yeah, but for cross-functional, that means they will do it all. Yeah, members from different department, yeah, that means they will do it all. Person number one can do all three tasks simultaneously. Yeah. And then increase accountability. That means they will focus on solving the work by themselves. That means one work one person one work. Reduce time on dull and repetitive tasks. Yeah, that means they can save time because they are specialized on the certain matters. Yeah. Okay, and then for the last one, taps employees full potential. So because of they are not specialized, that means more on focus work. So therefore, full potential is there. But this one involve developing new product procedures into or process introduction of the new technology. Okay, so this one is because of the nature of the product itself requires more components, yeah, more technical abilities. So that's why they are more on cross-functional. Okay, let's have a look at the leadership. Leadership can be defined as the ability to inspire. Ability, we're talking about are they can or cannot. Okay, so leadership, yeah, usually done by leaders, yeah. Okay, leaders, are they able to, are they not able, yeah, to inspire, yeah, inspire that give inspiration. Persuade means that they are quite like slow talk, yeah, and then talk nicely, and then they try to motivate, and then also influence, yeah, that means they changing people's mind, yeah, for others to follow a course of action or behavior towards a defined goal. That means, yeah, as a leader, their job is to change, yeah, people mindset, and also they need to change the way of people thinking, and then act in a different way. So we call it as a leadership. It is not same as management. Yeah, please make sure there is leadership is not same as management. Leadership is about motivating, influencing, and setting example. That means give a motivation and then changing people mind and then set themselves an example for other people to follow. To teams and individual. While management is more concerned about administrative and organizational facet, that means it's more on administrative, administrative only. Okay, let's have a look at this one, situational leadership. Different project manager have a different situational leadership. Simply means that the management style has been adapted. This we're talking about management style. How leaders influence people. In what way? On the sort of way to ensure that people will suit to the actual situation. For the people to adapt and adjust into the current situation. So there are 4 situational leadership ways to approach it. The first one, high task but low support. Okay, what does that mean? Project manager simply order plain towards employee to perform tasks. This is some kind like supervisor who just like, okay, you do your work. Okay, you do this one, you do this one. It's more on directive, Okay, it's more on directive. It's like that simply on order. That's okay. You do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. Okay, but project manager give low support. It's just like, okay, it's I giving everything to you. So that is the first one. The second one, which is high task and high support. Okay, even though project manager give order to an employee and at the same time project manager give support, this is very good. Because not only project manager delegate tasks very well, but also project manager sometimes involved and active in going to any departments, any task, and go and approach any employees, and then if any problems or issues, they will resolve together and give some support. That is the best way. Okay, the third one, low task and high support. Project manager provides suggestion only. That means the task is authoritative. That means performed by employee. Okay, because they know what they are doing. And then at the same time, if any problem, project manager just provide suggestion only. And then at the same time, project manager will support the team. Okay, so this has happened whereby project manager sometimes is not an expert. Okay, so they just give whatever that they suggestion, whatever that they know, and then when it feels that they need, then they will support. And the last one, this one is a quite negative one, low task and low support. That means PM is only just provide suggestion but do not want to involve anything in a team. Just giving the suggestion, and then because of project and having issues, they just suggest only to do this, do that. You need to do this, you need to do that, and then it's up to you. Okay, you solve the problem. I already give the suggestion. So which is not a healthy way of leadership. Okay, that's all for today. All right, for this chapter, any question? Any question?